Okay, your account has now been enabled to allow you to create team reports. So this is a quick tutorial just to show you how to go about that. You're looking at the Capita MiRo site, but the ordinary MiRo site is configured in exactly the same way. So other than the branding, everything should work just the same way if you are on the ordinary MiRo site. So the first thing you need to do is just to log into your account, just as normal. And you will find yourself looking at the familiar old project screen. But down here in the menu bar on the right, something has changed, which is where it used to say MiRo Team Map, it now says MiRo Team Report. So first thing we need to do is simply click MiRo Team Report. And before we can create a team report, we need to create a map. So this is just as you used to do. So you click Create Team Map, and we're going to create one for Smith & Jones Limited. So we are just going to pop them across into the projects to include. Now I could mix them up with these people too. However, for our purposes today, we're just going to use Smith & Jones and keep things simple. So once I've decided that that's the team that I want, the project that I want to include, I'm just going to click Submit. And we're still in familiar territory. There is a team map. Now you can of course right click that and save that to your desktop as you normally would, or you can click Save Team Map. If we do that, we need to give it a name at that point, so we'll give it a name which will simply be Team Map. Keep it nice and simple. So click Save Team Map, and that simply saves it to my list of projects. Now some of these are still in draft form, which means they are just team maps, so I can retrieve the map at any point that I want to, but it's not yet a team report. So at the moment I have various things in draft form. Well, this one that I've just created, I now want to go ahead and create a full team report, so I'm going to click that one. I still want to change one or two things, so edit team members. Andrew Smith has now decided to leave Smith & Jones, so we're going to remove him from the team. So now I have the same team map but without Andrew Smith. Now I can simply recalculate that if I want to and see what the team map looks like. There's the team map without Andrew Smith. Okay, I'm happy with that now, so I'm going to create my team report. And once again, it's going to ask me for a name. So this time I'm going to call it Smith and Jones New Team. Okay. I also have this little box here, which is inviting me to input some text. Now you don't have to put anything in here, but this is intended really, this is the last bit of the report, which is a piece of commentary from the practitioner themselves. So everything else is created just by crunching some numbers. The commentary at the back is your personal little input. So I know something about the particular struggles that Smith & Jones are going through at the moment, or the particular opportunities they're facing. So I can put a bit of text in here to contextualise the report, if you like. For the time being, all I'm going to put in here is some dummy text. Now I'm happy with all that, and now I'm going to click Create Team Report. Now, by the time you start using this, there should be a dialog box attached to this, just warning you that it's at this point that you incur a cost. Now, as it stands, everybody from Smith & Jones Limited has been in a team report before, so I don't pay anything for this team report. I pay per individual rather than per report, and I only pay once per individual. So Brian Jones has already been in a team report, so he can now appear in as many as I like, and I never pay for him again. Georgina Smith, meanwhile, is new to the company, so this is the first time she's going to be in a team report, so I will incur a charge for Georgina Smith. I can then include her in 1,000 more reports, and I never pay for her again. Okay, so I'm happy with all that, so I'm going to click Create Team Report. And here we are, Smith & Jones New Team. It's now Report Requested instead of draft. In about 10 minutes time that will get processed, and I will see this sign instead, Download Report. So all I do then is simply click Download Report, and as if by magic, there is my team report. And that includes all kinds of information. There will be an example team report sent to you, so you'll get to see all of this. But there's some generic information, and then I have a pie chart for each individual and some general characteristics for each individual listed. The team map, of course, and a write-up about the makeup of the team and its particular strengths and weaknesses and balances, if you like, within the team. A little bit more detailed information, so just breaking that down into some bullet points and giving you kind of some relative values of those of each mode within the team. So this is very much a team of energizers, quite low on analysing, so the report will reflect that. It also looks at the balances between the various forces within the team and some short write-ups on those. And then it looks at specific contexts as well, so how the team tends to communicate, that's internally and externally, how they tend to make decisions, how they tend to build relationships and deal with change. And then on the last page, there's my bit of practitioner commentary. So this is the little piece of commentary that I input myself into the box when creating the report. And that's it. It's as simple as that. So have fun with it. And if you have any questions, of course, we are always here to answer your questions.